What do you mean by controlling?
Like, oh, you can't wear that. Oh, you can't go there. But it like depends on where you can't go. Like, I'm respective.
Yeah.
Not that I wear anything crazy or anything, but I've just seen other guys with like my friends, I guess, like, oh, why are you wearing that? Like, whatever.
Or was your friend wearing something skanky?
No, I agree with that. Like, don't be wearing nothing that's so appealing. But like, it won't even be appealing. Like, it would just be like, she's just wearing, her butt isn't out. Like, it's just shorts, just tight shorts, crop top maybe. But it's not like too appealing, like her, you know, her stuff's out and all that. No, it's just calm.
You think it's okay for a guy to have standards?
No, I think everybody should have standards. Doesn't matter which gender.
Okay, so what if the guy's standard is just like he has a dress code standard and it's not really controlling, but that's just his standard. He would prefer that his girl dresses this certain way when she's out the house, maybe without him or alone with her friends. You think that's okay, or would you still consider that controlling?
I just feel like he should know beforehand of how she dresses and everything. You shouldn't have to change somebody when you're in a relationship. Like, if she came to you this way and you seen her in this way, why would you want to be with her if you didn't like that?
Okay, so essentially you're saying that if the man meets the girl, however he met her, he should already know, like, she likes to dress this way. Don't really try to change her.
Yeah.
Now, what about for the man? You met him this way. Would you try to change him?
I wouldn't want to. I don't want you to change. No.
Okay, you wouldn't want the guy to change.
Yeah, like, we should be able to be ourselves. You knew who I was. We got to know each other. We got in this relationship. You shouldn't need to change. Let's just be us. Yeah.
So what if he's making, when you meet him, $50,000 a year? Would you want him to, you know, change and to make more money?
I mean, I feel like you should better yourself, but I don't think that if this is what you want to do, cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm always going to be supportive no matter what. Because, I mean, you could have this $50,000 and fall and make less than that. But I'm still going to rock with you because we are in this together. So that's just who I am. It's not even about the money.
Got you.
Yeah.
But you did say that, well, you think that you should better yourself, right?
Always.
Like, you would want the man to better himself. So this would essentially be changing. And like, if a man meets a woman at a club or something, she may have on that club uniform, and you know, people just happen to fall in love sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. So he may want that woman to better herself, meaning that she dress more modestly. Do you think that's still considered controlling?
It's just wanting the best for somebody. I mean, it's not like it's going to happen. You just have like, yo, I feel like you should be like this. But if they don't do it, don't be mad because this is what I came with. You knew what I came with, so this is what it is.
Okay, well,
and it's up to the female to it's up to the female to change if they want to. But it's just like, you could be upset and everything because we're human. But I mean, if they don't change, they don't change. It's your decision to stay or not, you know?
True. So what if you're in a relationship with a man and he's making $50,000 a year, but you want him to better himself, and he's like, no, I don't want to change. I want to continue to make the same money. Would you press him to go out there and be more ambitious to make money and things like that?
If there's potential, there should be potential. If I'm with somebody, I see the potential in you and I want you to have best. But if that's what you're doing, then I signed up for this. This is what I'm in.
But see that right there, like, you see the potential.
Yeah.
Right? You see the potential in him.
Yeah.
And sometimes a man can be with a woman and he sees the potential in her, meaning that he sees the potential in her to carry herself more like a lady.
Yeah.
To see the value within herself. Like, listen, baby, I made you my girlfriend. I see the value within you. Don't just go ahead out there and sexualize yourself for the world. Dress a little bit more modestly. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying here is, men and women, we got two different standards, right? Your standard for a man is be the best version of himself, to make more money, maybe to even get stronger, get in the gym, to be a protector and a provider. You're looking for these aspects in a man because he's your protector, he's your leader. What we're looking for is the opposite of, for her to make more money, protect and provide for us. We're looking for her to display herself as a lady, but also as a future mother of our children. So that would come with, you know, maybe toning it down the way you're dressing. And it's not controlling. This would be just like if you wanted the man to be a little bit more ambitious to make some more money. You wouldn't be controlling. You're looking out for the best of him. Same thing for the man. He wants her to dress a little bit more modestly. He's looking out for the best for her. Because sometimes women, like, I truly think that, you know, women need guidance anyway. You know, I'm not going to get into that part. I actually want to hear I want to hear your take first. I seen you looking at me. What's your take on this convo?
I think that one of the things that females struggle with is the fact that males already have a lot of things going against them in the world. So going out, or even having your partner go out in a public setting like a club or wherever the event is, and you're dressing very promiscuous or whatever the case is, you're already putting your partner in a really bad situation where now they have to protect you. Now you're putting your partner in a situation where now they have to defend you, and you're putting them in just a bad situation overall. So I actually learned that from my ex, so shout out him.
Okay, all right. So you don't think it's controlling if a man says, I don't want you wearing that, take that off. You're gonna go ahead and take it off?
The thing is that it's how you present it. I feel like partnership is being able to talk to your partner and being able to understand where they're coming from, not just from, oh, I just didn't like you wearing that, take it off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, baby, like this and this.
You look at relationships as like between a man and a woman as a partnership?
Yes.
Okay. Like equal basically then.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
No, same thing. But like how you even worded it, like in the beginning of how you said like to not wear this is exactly how I agree with you, because it's how you say it.
So it's all about how you say it.
Not like, oh, take that off. Like, because sometimes in relationships, like you guys sometimes butt heads. We all get in arguments.
Yeah.
But if you're telling, like you're being rude about it, like, okay, sorry, my bad. Like now it's like defensive mode where you both are like, no, I'm about to wear this. And then it's going to be a whole argument. Sometimes, not every relationship. But like, it's all about how you set the tone about it. Like, you know what? I would rather see you in this, or just like little things.
Yes. And I do agree with that. But I feel like a lot of problems that people in general, not just male or females, have is that they don't know how to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And not being able to communicate then now causes a problem, because now the opposite person won't be able to comprehend what is being said. So there's a lot of things in which if people knew how to communicate better, they would be able to comprehend.
Yes.
I agree.
And move forward from there.
Okay, so y'all both believe that like a relationship should be equal between a man and a woman, and it should be a partnership. Well, would you ladies consider yourself like a feminist then?
I don't know. I wouldn't say yes, it should be equal to a certain amount, like a certain thing.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should bring to the table and everything like that. But I'm not going to say like I'm like a feminist or like, I don't know. I really don't know. I never thought about that.
Yeah, I know. You may not.
Yeah.
It's a term that describes. I mean, it's a lot in it, but a lot of feminists they look at relationships as equal, pro-egalitarianism, which is basically therefore equal rights, equal relationships between men and women, everything between men and women. They would prefer that it's equal. So that's why I just asked the question, because if you're looking for, the thing is this, right? If you're looking for a relationship and you want it equal, then it makes sense why you want the man to speak to you a certain way in a certain tone, because you look at it equal. For example, where'd you say you work at?
Pharmacy tech.
Pharmacy tech. And where you work?
At a school.
You work at a school. So like there is a different tone and a different way the principal speaks to you and you speak to the principal, right?
Right. But there is a huge difference when you're in a partnership. In a professional setting, there's always going to be a higher ranking. But in a relationship, it's something completely different.
Got it. So what about for you? For and
I feel like it's the same thing when you're in a professional. It's just different. It's a different environment.
Got
when you're down with somebody. But now that when you said like equal this, equal that, sometimes it's not going to be equal though. Like when you're partnered with somebody, it's not always going to be equal. Like maybe I lost my job or whatever. Now it's like this. It's like 90-10. Like, you know what I mean? It's not always going to be like this all the time.
Meaning what I'm looking at is more like the way you view the man. You view the man as your equal. That's what you ladies mean, right?
I mean, it's not. I don't know. Like, it's just not always going to be equal, though. You would like it to be like this. We're all
you would like it
in terms of responsibility. You mean in terms of responsibility
and like even other things like.
Well, not even so. What I'm saying, because she explained it good, and I just want to know if you agree with that, because she broke it down and said, "Well, I'm a teacher, and when I'm working, the principal, my boss." There is a hierarchy between that relationship, meaning that he's my boss, I'm subordinate to him. I'm just a teacher. I have a different status there.
Yeah.
So do you look at relationships that way too, or do you look at relationships as equal?
Oh, no, probably equal then, because it's just different environments.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. See, and that's the reason why I'm asking these questions, because it's interesting, because essentially there's different responsibilities for your principal and you. So your boss, different responsibilities. You're a pharmacy tech. There's a different responsibility for your boss and you being a pharmacy tech. And the reason there's a hierarchy and your bosses speak to you differently because he has a different position than you have. And truthfully, it's the same thing in a relationship. Same exact thing. There's a different position in a relationship when you're in a relationship with a man. So your man, what do you look for from him? You look for him to protect and provide for you. If someone slaps your butt and he doesn't do anything, you're going to break up with him, right?
It would be a conversation. If
someone slaps your butt while you're walking and your man doesn't do anything at all, you're going to be with that man?
Exactly.
Why are you looking at me like?
Be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't
are you
say
really
it
going
before.
to be with that man?
I would check him because it's at the end of the day, it's my man, and like if you can't be a man and like this just happened to me, why can't you stand up for me? I'm not gonna let that be why we break up.
Exactly.
Well, exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's gonna be real issues.
Yeah.
What about you? Would you break up with him, or will it be just real issues?
I feel like in that situation, I'm somebody who I don't wait for anybody else to defend me. I probably would then react first, but if I'm just focusing on my partner at the time, yeah, there'd be 100% an issue.
A big issue.
Yeah.
Like,
because I would never allow any female to go up to my man and slap him, regardless if they had a past or anything like that. Absolutely not. Because what is mine, I'm going to protect. Just like, not a possession, but he's my man. Just like I'm his girl. Like, that's just what it is.
Okay. What's worse? One scenario, your man cheated and he had sex with a woman. The other scenario, your man cheated, but he was paying for this woman's bills and her lifestyle, but they never had sex. Which one is worse?
Oh, gosh. Is he paying for my bills too? Like, what we...
He's paying for another woman's bills.
But is he paying for mine?
He's taking care of another woman.
You guys live together. Just
we live together. We're paying bills together.
That could even be worse if you think
what's
about
the tea though? Like, is he?
No,
like,
don't add anything else in it. It's very simple, ladies.
Like, it depends on the situation.
No, it's very. This is the situation. Okay, it's very simple. I would need you.
Sexual.
Financial or sex?
Do you want me to answer first?
Yeah.
You go first.
I want to
So,
you.
I feel like financial would be a bigger issue because now you're taking out of our household. You're taking something that we are working together. Physical, unfortunately, males just have intimacy with.
Yeah.
Just
okay.
have it.
And what about you?
Okay, I'm kind of on the same page as her. Only
Speaking to the mic, though.
I only think about the same thing with her. Only because, say we go broke one day and I find out about this, I'm gonna say, oh, so you spent all your money on that? Like now what? Like now it's up. Now I'm being you and the girl up. Like it's up.
Now I want you ladies to go ahead and ask us the same questions.
Okay, so would you rather your girl taking, paying all the bills for another guy, or would you rather her have a sexual relationship with somebody else?
I'd rather her pay a dude's bills than her cheat on me with another dude.
Same. I'd rather the woman pay for the guy's bills rather than she have sex with someone. And what was that first question I asked? The first question was...
financial?
Oh, no, it was the hitting. So if I'm out with my girl and a girl hit me, do I expect my girl to beat up that other girl?
Right, yeah.
I do not expect my girl to beat up that other girl. What about you?
No, I would not. I actually don't want my girl to fight.
Oh, no, yes. And I think it's just different from a female and a male, honestly, in that position.
No, thank you. Look at this. So look at this, right?
Oh, so we're talking about, okay, we're getting somewhere. I do know what you're saying
Yeah,
now.
so look at this.
It's different, okay.
It's different. So attraction isn't symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. The things that you want in a man, the man doesn't want back in you. We painted two different scenarios. So the first scenario was the guy protecting you. If someone slaps your butt, both of you ladies said that it would be a big issue. You would want the man to protect you, right? But me and Ease had different answers. If we was out, real quick, if we was out and a woman hit us, we would not expect the girl to protect us. We actually wouldn't want the girl to protect us because we are her protector. Then we give another scenario on would you want a man, if he cheated on you, for it to be sexually or financially. Both of you ladies explain financially, right? Our answers, we don't care about the finances. We wouldn't want her to cheat on us sexually. So therefore, this creates a imbalance between roles in a relationship. There's a hierarchy. Real quick, things aren't equal in the relationship, even when it boils down to what we expect from the opposite sex. So when we go back to the boss, no, the same way your boss talks to you, it's okay for your man to speak to you like that too, because he's giving you direction. He's protecting you. He has to give you direction and give you orders and things like that. I'm saying orders, you may not like the word, but he has to guide you. You need some guidance in a relationship because he is your protector. And actually, you expect him to protect you. And if he doesn't protect you, I can paint any scenario where your husband truly isn't being your protector, you would feel some type of way.
And he's not guiding you in a condescending way, because I know women think negative as soon as they hear stuff like that. So it's not condescending. It's just like, babe, please don't wear that because whatever.
No, not even that.
But he
can say, take that off. I don't want you wearing that. Just like your boss would say, send those emails now. You're late on those emails. I need those 20 emails done now.
Yeah.
Listen, baby girl, I need those dishes cleaned now. I need you to take off them clothes. I need you to be home at, giving direction. Listen, if you can submit to a boss that you're not having sex with, you're not opening up your legs to your boss is not digging in there at all. But your man, the one you will spread open your legs with, that he's digging in there, he can't say, yeah, take that off. I don't want you wearing that. Without you saying, ew, I don't like you talking to me like that. Make sense?
But the thing is the fact that I'm so happy that you said it because there's so many expectations. As a male, you're expected to be the provider and stuff like that because of how you're raised. You're raised in the whole aspect of like, oh, you're going to be the head of household one day. You're going to be the provider. You're going to be the protector.
There's many.
So, wait,
okay, go ahead. You can finish your point.
So when you're out in public, you're not expecting your girl to go fight and whatever the case is because of what you are trained growing up being the provider, the protector. So, of course, you wouldn't expect that.
Got it. So you're saying that there's...
You also wouldn't expect, or you would prefer your partner to run through finances over sleeping with somebody because it's an emotional thing. Females are more emotional. They're emotion-based. So now if they're sleeping with somebody else, then now that opens up a whole different, avenue because of the fact that females are more emotional.
Well, no, it's not that the emotional part is that when it comes to sex, we don't want our woman submitting to another man. Our woman only supposed to submit to us. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing. Just like if hypothetically, if me and you are in a relationship, you are submitting to me. Mm-hmm. I have more authority than your boss. Truthfully be told, the most ultimate form of submission is sex for a woman. There's not another form of submission other than that. You're literally giving your body and your will to someone, right? Now, yeah, your boss is you're gonna work hours and your boss is gonna pay you a wage, but that is not the most ultimate form of submission. Yeah, you are submitting some of your time and things like that, labor, but that's not you spreading your legs and peer bonding with another individual like you having sex with your man, right? It's much different. So what I'm essentially saying here is, I get your point. You're saying that, well, there's social pressures in society. This is why men were basically nurtured to protect the woman, and the woman was nurtured to do this for the man or have these expectations. We can get rid of all social pressures, and even if we just look back thousands of years ago, women's, from a biological perspective, they still always expect the man to protect and provide, like hunter and gatherers in the hunter and gatherer days. You know what I'm saying? So it has really nothing to do with these social pressures and raised to protect the woman and things like that. Yeah, we were, but it's because our biological differences. Does that make sense? Like that men and women are different from a biological level.
On a biological level, absolutely.
Yeah.
But again, that's also perspective. Because
what perspective?
Again, well, let me go back a little bit. I feel like a lot of things that you said made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm giving you all the credit where credit's due. But I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes down to the topic of my boss and how he speaks to me compared to my partner and stuff, my partner would have more respect for me to be able to speak to me not as an object, but as a person who has feelings, and not have this whole power trip of, oh, I'm alpha, you're going to speak to me.
Not a power trip. Do you not think that your boss respects you when he's giving you direction?
Not always. It depends on what type of field you're in. It depends on the type of person, because sometimes people can have the title and then have that power struggle in which they don't care about their employees.
Now, if we're being honest, right, we got to be honest here. When there's a boss and employee relationship, the boss is still mindful how he's speaking to the employees. I think all people consider how they are speaking. That's always a consideration. And even in a relationship, the man and a woman, they both consider it, right? But the difference is this. You will tolerate your boss speaking to you in a crazy way, or maybe in a firm and a stern way, but you won't tolerate that from your man, and that's the issue. That's the issue there, right? Because truthfully, I think that if we're being honest, y'all bosses ain't really talking to you crazy like that. Maybe if you had some bad bosses in the past, but generally speaking, all leaders know in order for them to be a good leader, they must actually, one, be that example, but not only that, they must act in a way where people actually respect them and want to actually follow their lead, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is that the difference that you would tolerate and you would deal with your boss speaking firm and stern, and you would listen, you wouldn't argue, you wouldn't complain with your boss. But when your man speaks firm with you, you know, y'all get emotional. Oh, don't speak to me like that. Y'all get upset, and you want to try to, you know, control the man's speech and tone police him. And all I'm saying is the man is actually at a higher place than your boss, and you tolerate less from your man than you do with your boss.
I just feel like we spend more time with our partner than we do with our boss. Like, depending how many hours you work a week and everything, you just tolerate that for the moment because that's where your bread's coming from. But like with your man, like you're doing this literally like all the time. So you got to deal with it. We get on their nerves too. It's the same thing. Like,
you know what, that actually, if time is the measurement of tolerance or intolerance, I would actually say the more time you spend with someone, the more you should be tolerant, not intolerant. The less time you spend with someone, you should be intolerant. I don't really know you like this. I haven't really spent that much time with you and really got to know you like this, so I'm going to be intolerant of your behavior. But if it's a man that you're in a relationship, you spend so much time with them, you should actually be tolerant. You should actually have more tolerance for your man than for your boss.
I just think you shouldn't have to tolerate a relationship. Like, you shouldn't have to.
But you tolerate your boss?
Because they're paying me. My man ain't paying me.
So basically, it's all about the income then.
It's the money. But I don't expect my man, I don't want a man to support me with money-wise. Like, I want it my own self. Like, I get my own stuff, cool. You're just kind of like a plus. Like, this is what I want.
Yeah, but then basically this just means that your soul is for sale.
No.
Yeah, it does. I'll explain. This just means that you are for sale. If your behaviors depend on finances, meaning that, well, I'll get in line if someone's paying me, I'll act this way if someone's paying me, then you are for sale. Your soul is for sale, right? Why can't your soul be for love? Your man, you're in a relationship, you're submitting to him. I think that love should supersede, finances. Don't you think? Like, y'all women, y'all supposed to be all lovey.
Yeah, so basically...
all loving, right?
We love a man. Like, if I had a man, I love him. But my job, though, we don't always love our job. It's just we got to financially have something. We got to pay our rent, pay our phone bill. If we have kids, we got to make sure we have money for the kids. It's just a different environment. Like...
Okay, Ease, you want to give some input on this?
I'm not saying don't listen to your boss, but you got to remember at your job, you're replaceable. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, your boss will fire you tomorrow, and doesn't matter how well you did at their job, how much money you made them. Like, you could be gone tomorrow, and they'll hire the next best thing. You know what I'm saying? Where your man, he's not only your man, but he's taking care of you, protects you. I'm pretty sure if you're sick or you need help with money-wise, he's going to be there for you.
So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.